Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing well. This side Priya Bhatia, and in this specific video, I will be answering your one of the very widely asked question from me, and that is about the freelance work. On a daily basis, whenever I used to interact with people, whenever I used to go and give the guest sessions, uh, the very first common question which I usually encounter is that, hey, apart from doing 9 to 5 job, what are the side hustles which we can do where we don't need to put money as well as such. There should not be any investment we supposed to do, and we can start getting some passive income very easily. So today in this specific video, if you will listen this video till the very end, you will be able to gain 8, I would say, side hustles over here. 8 side hustles I am saying, which I really find that in this specific year it's quite booming, right? So I will try to share my screen and will try to explain you each and every side hustle. Now, depending upon what is your, I would say, expertise, what is your interest, you can always work upon any one of them. And definitely, 8 is not a fixed number. There might be further more, side hustles which you might be doing. You can just let me know in the comment section if you are doing apart from what I am mentioning over here, because I am sharing here my experiences, that what things I am exploring, what things I usually saw my friends are doing, right? My colleagues are doing, and I can just let you know that these are the things which maybe if you are not aware of, you can start at your end. Now, before we will deep dive into it, the one question is that nowadays, will that be something which we should do, or we should focus on our job? See, you all know that things are shifting very rapidly. So, apart from having a motivation to earn money as a side income, the motivation should be also learning part. So, whenever you try to upskill yourself, whenever you will try to see further opportunities apart from doing your full time job of 9 to 5, you will learn a lot. At least I can share my own experiences. I'm learning a lot in terms of what I am doing apart from 9 to 5 job. I will share my experience also in this complete journey of this video. So make sure that you will watch this video till the very end. Also, just make sure if you find this video quite intuitive, quite insightful, please do share with your friends, because this is one of the very widely asked questions from me, and I really hope that this answers your question as well. So now, without wasting any time, let me try to share my screen, and then we will discuss one by one what are the top 8 side hustles I really feel we can do in 2025. So now I hope that my screen is properly visible to everyone. The very first side hustle which I have mentioned over here, which you can clearly see, is AI powered content creation. Now, why I have mentioned as the topmost side hustle, because if you really know that there are a lot of influencers, there are a lot of people who are really looking for the content creation part nowadays, and maybe they want you to write a LinkedIn post on their profile because they don't have a time, they are busy in their own work, right? Apart from this, Instagram, so whatever be the profiles they have, they really want someone who will take care of that, maybe by posting it on a daily basis. And that is where you play a very important role, because nowadays we will be having a tools like chat gpt. I hope everyone must have used this specific platform. We have a tool like Dali, right? We have a tool like Mid Journey. We have a tool like, I would say, Perplexity. So there are so many different tools that we will be having, which really help you to give the ideas. I would definitely say that don't copy and paste from these specific tools that we will be having, but these are the tools which can bring you a lot of great ideas in terms of content creation part, via which you can become a top in this specific field, right? So on top of this, you can try to add your personalized touch, with the help of which you will get a separate attention with respect to what you are doing. Because if everyone start copy pasting from these tools, which is quite easy task, then that's of no use. You will not get that separate attention which you really want, right? So, but what I'm saying is, with the help of these specific tools, nowadays the task will become so easy that you can become a really good expert over this specific domain. And still today in 2025 as well, what I really know is that there are so many personalities who are actually hiring for this specific, people who can help them to write the content creation part, especially the entrepreneurs. Let's say they don't really have a time. They have to see so many things. So what they really want, they have to pay attention in their branding part per se, in their overall profile part per se, but they are not having that much time. So for that specific personalities, these specific hustle makes a lot of sense, right? Second side hustle, which I really feel again plays a very significant role, at least in my life, because you all know that apart from what I am doing as a job part per se, I am also used to teach the courses with respect to DSA and data science. And it's been almost 4 years, I should say. I started my journey of teaching in 2020, and it's almost 5 years, right? We are in 2025. So basically, you will be able to observe over here that when I started, I was not really aware that what is the impact of this. But if you feel that you are really good at something, and if you can explain them what is the concept behind that, people will start appreciating your content. So be it any specific domain, I'm not talking about any technical stuff here. I feel that I'm good in technical things, so that is the only reason I start teaching that specific stuff, maybe DSA. Then when I started pursuing my masters, I started gaining concepts of data science as well. So I step by step explored towards teaching the data science part as well. And nowadays people know me because of this. No one knows me because I am from XYZ college or XYZ company. People know me because they are my learners. They somehow have purchased my course in the past, and they really feel that whatever course they have gained, whatever learning they have gained, they really, get encouraged towards that, and it brings hunger to them that we have to learn more, right? So that is the real feedback, which also pushes us as a mentor to, do more stuff about this. Because we're talking about online courses, I just really want to make one announcement as well. One of my course of data science is live now on Chai Code platform. I will try to attach the description of that course in the YouTube part. You can just check and explore. If you are really interested to know more details about this specific course, you can just write in the comment section, and I will try to answer that as well. So online courses is really a good way of side hustle, where you will be able to learn more. So whenever you are teaching to someone, it is nothing but you are learning a lot of things. You are learning a lot of things. Secondly, definitely this can become your passive income again. You must have seen the platforms like Udemy, where people used to record the videos, their courses. You must have seen so many instructors. They just record the video. One thing, it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of effort, but it's kind of one-time effort if you are pushing a recorded video, and then it will become a passive income for you, because as and when someone is purchasing that specific course, you will get a percentage of that, in your pocket. So again, there are many platforms, like I have mentioned Udemy. Graphy is also another platform where you can launch any of your courses. Learnist, where my Chai Code platform was there, which is built upon that. So it is by Hitesh. So there the courses are available, and I can see that many people, many creators nowadays are pushing their courses over that specific platform as well. So there are multiple platforms where you can launch your courses in a recorded and self-paced manner, as well as in a live fashion as well. So the point is, these are the ways which are quite booming. After COVID, I feel that virtual learning is one of a trend where people usually try to prefer that, because physical commuting they don't have to do. They just are sitting at their home and learning from great instructors, right? So that is the second important and interesting side hustle. If you really feel that, let's say I'm very good in financial coaching, let's say I am very good in finances, so you can start working on creating a course. I would highly suggest that before creating a course, start creating your brand value. Maybe you can start by via creating your own YouTube channel. Start pushing videos over there. It will take a lot of time to grab that attention, and then once people start following you, once people start knowing you, you can afterwards start pushing the courses and help them to learn and grow. People will definitely appreciate that, right? That's the second, I would say, side hustle which you can do in this specific year. After this, the third I have mentioned is virtual assistant. Now, again, the big personalities really like that someone can manage their emails. There is someone who is handle their calendar. Now, in this specific case, we can have AI bots, we can have AI assistants, which can manage the entire thing, and you can try to create one of them to handle each and everything, right? Nowadays, we have customer care chatbots where whatever be the complaints of customers coming up, automatically AI-based chatbots are handling this. Specifically in companies where it's a startup-based companies, you will be able to see that, you will be amazed that there is no as such manual person who is sitting and handling the queries. Maximum queries will be resolved by AI-based chatbot, and there are very few queries which will be tackled and hand over towards the main, I would say, person. As a human being I am talking about. So they are handling that. There are very few, very rarest instances which I can see nowadays. These chatbots are so mature and will be able to handle all the queries very well. After this, the fourth interesting side hustle is to sell your own digital products. People are, if you are a student, you can try to sell your own notes, CVs. So there are so many interesting websites we have nowadays where, if let's say you feel that your handwriting is really good and you are trying to create the notes of, let's say, 12th board exam, whatever the widely asked questions, notes of, let's say, you are preparing for GATE and you are preparing a notes for them. So instead of selling them free, try to have some payment. I think you must have seen 99, 199, 299, depending upon what is the quality of notes which you are providing. So you can definitely, work upon it. I can see nowadays students who are in the school or colleges are doing these kind of things. So I really feel happy by looking into that part. So if you're providing a value to the customer will pay the money, that is for sure. But the one important thing, whenever you are doing these kind of things, try to provide a value at your end. Whatever be the maxima you can reach, provide that. Because then only you will start building that respect, because of which people will start paying you, right? The next interesting, I would say, side hustle is, which I personally feel is personalized coaching. I hope that many of you have seen the platform of TopMate. If you have not seen that, even I am also a part of this specific platform, but it's just that I'm not that much active. But you will be able to see, at least I usually observe, that there are so many bigger personalities. Because of this personalized coaching, they are putting, depending upon how many followers they have, depending upon how much experience did they have, they are putting their hourly charges, and people are going because you are getting that personalized attention from, let's say, one of the top-notch leaders, and whatever be the domain you want to incline with, you're getting that, personalized coaching from them, what's best you can get apart from this, right? So if you will be able to get a guidance from that specific person who is, let's say, expert in that specific domain, directly via one call, you can schedule a call, and that person will get a money for their time, and you will get that guidance from their experience. I think that's the best combination. So if you feel that you are highly experienced in any specific domain, start, providing that personalized coaching. In each and every side hustle, you will observe one thing: providing a value. If you're doing it, everything will go well. Believe me. Next interesting thing is the event planning. So nowadays I am observing that, be it any specific function, event planners are charging a lot. Last month only I also had a wedding. So from the research and a lot of, I would say, chit chat and calls, I get to know that this much are the charges for any of the event planners. It's not about wedding, it's about birthday parties, it's about anniversaries. Nowadays, for every specific function which you want to organize, there is a separate event planner. You can connect with them, and they will give you a package which definitely they will, you have to pay to them, and they will, plan everything for you, starting from scratch. Whatever you want, you just have to tell them the vision, what you want, and they will help you to build that. So that is where, again, you will be able, if you feel that I am really good in planning things, we do have these kind of instincts with us. It's just that we don't realize it. So if you feel that, apart from doing 9 to 5 job where I have to do technical stuff, but after that, you can start maybe doing a planning at your home itself, maybe your parents' anniversary, maybe your younger siblings' birthdays. And then once you start planning it, you will start getting the joy, and then maybe you can become a professional one where you can start charging the money with respect to that this specific event I'll plan. This is how the plan will go. And again, start building that respect by providing a value. Next interesting thing is video editing. Now again, because I used to create the videos and I used to connect with many editors. You won't believe me, the starting price of video editors, although it depends on what kind of videos you want to edit, but still it is minimum, I'm saying 2 to 3,000 per video. So if you are someone who is very good in video editing skill, you can easily afford and get, a passive income of, let's say, if you're easily able to manage 3 or 4 videos, 10, 12, 15,000 you can easily able to gain every month recursively. And again, this specific domain is quite booming. Why? Because nowadays everyone is on YouTube, or this digital world is in, kind of booming. People start exploring these specific domain of creating a videos on Instagram, maybe on YouTube, and then obviously if they're creating it, they need to hire video editor for them. So that is where this specific domain is really great. So you can explore, you can just watch, first of all, the free trial sessions available on YouTube, and then maybe you can take any formal course as well. I can see many influencers nowadays are creating a lot of good courses, which you can definitely think of buying it once you are interested in this, right? At the very end, and this is the last side hustle, by the way, whatever I have explained you over here, all these are the very interesting side hustles, which at least in this specific year, in 2024 also I have observed, this specific year I am observing, people are, getting a lot of handsome money. There are few people who are, having a passive income more than their full-time job. So if you will get very, very serious, you can reach to that specific point as well, where your passive income is more than what you are earning from your company. And that is where people start leaving their companies and working completely full-time over the freelance work. Right? You can explore the platforms like Upwork, Fiverr, where you will find many interesting opportunities as a freelancer. Now, at the very end, I will talk about the last specific side hustle, which is web and graphic designing. Again, nowadays, because people are shifting towards building their own startup, they need a proper website designing part. Again, definitely they will need the freelancers who can create their websites. First thing. Again, graphic designers for branding part per se, they really need that. So both of the things, web and graphic designing, again, super booming domain. If you are someone who is really good in it, you can go ahead, you can charge with respect to what you can build for them, and definitely they will pay you a hefty amount happily, because from that specific website only, from that specific website look only, they will be able to get the first attention, and accordingly they will be able to generate the revenue at the end of the day. So these are the 8 side hustles. I'm assuming that you already have make a note of all of these things. Now, whatever you feel that this specific hustle, is inclined towards me with respect to what work I am doing currently, or sometimes we really need something different, where I have given an example of event planning. So you can just try and explore, and do let me know which specific side hustle you find interesting for your own part. For example, for me, online courses is one of them. Apart from this, I usually don't even get the time to explore, but if I'll get the time, I will definitely try to explore the sixth one of event planning. But let's see what brings us next. But with this, I will try to close this specific video. I really hope that this video brings you a great insight about what are the side hustles which we can do apart from doing a 9 to 5 job. With this, I will try to see you all in the upcoming video. I really hope you find this video insightful. If you do, please do share with your friends, and I'll see you all very soon in the upcoming videos. Bye bye everyone, and see ya.